Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Today I want to talk about something that is very close to my heart, something that I am the biggest advocate of. One of the most important questions you ever ask yourself as a woman in 2016. A lot of people in my life, a lot of people I know have been on the fence of like, should I get a weave? Should I get a stigma kind of behind wigs? But I wear wigs. I've been wearing wigs for the past 3 years. Everything I wear is a wig. This is a wig. And I like to switch it up. Well, that's why I wear wigs, because you know, with weaves. Anyways, we'll get into it. First things first, why did I start wearing a wig? Basically in uni, you know, with weaves there's so much that comes with it. You need to find someone who can do it right. A good weave, one that's gonna last you a long time. Also your hair, and for me my hair was breaking because I was doing braids beforehand and then I moved to weave, and also it's expensive trying to find a good person to do your wave. Anyways, just all that complication. Maintenance was crazy, having to take it out every month or so, and you know, when you leave a weave in for too long, just forget about your hair after that. I need to plan in months advance the amount I'm gonna spend on the hair, and finding someone and booking an appointment and maintaining it. I was just kind of over it. I don't have the patience to do braids. I went ahead and did some research. I decided to get a wig, and I got it off AliExpress. That's another video I'm gonna do on how to buy wigs on AliExpress, because that's a lot of people ask me about how I choose my wigs, and you know, knowing the right vendor so you don't get like some bad quality wig. Here I am 3 years later, and I will never wear a weave again in my life. Another thing is I like switching my hair up a lot. I can't stay a month with the same hair unless I'm too broke to afford other hair. I like changing my hair up a lot. This wig was actually black. I bleached it like a blonde, a gray, then now it's like a beachy brown color. It's really messy. I just put it up. And so that's why I also can't do weaves, to be honest. It's not only because of the money and like the stress on my hair, on my bank account. Also, I just like changing my hair a lot, and I can't afford to change my hair a lot when I have a weave. So a lot of things people get, you know, are kind of like scared about with wigs. I think the biggest one is, will it look natural? You don't want it to look like a wig, obviously. Wigs have gone to another level these days. You can't even tell if someone's wearing a wig or a weave. And I feel like now, you know, so many good wigs are out, like the lace front, full lace, silk based, all those. It's more natural looking wigs, and I think the biggest thing is a natural looking hairline. It's not about what's going on in here, it's what's going on the front and the back and the sides. You can push the wig back, leave your hairline out, and it will look just like it would when you wear a weave. You can get the same results from a wig as you can from a weave. It's just about placing your wig on your head in the right way. To be honest, in the long run, a wig is much more of a better investment, because you will spend less buying wigs in a year than you will buying weave. I can get like 3 wigs in 1 year. That's like 4 wigs in 1 year. You can give your hair a break. That's the biggest thing with a wig. You can't go from one thing to the other thing to the other, and ever think your hair is ever gonna prosper past where it is. Your hair can breathe, it can grow. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about relaxing it. You don't even have to plait it. Just like comb it down, put a cap on, put your wig on, and you're out the door. But I'm definitely a full-time wig wearer. I don't do braids, I don't do anything. Leave my hair alone for the next 10 years, and then I'll come back to it when it's ready for me. A lot of my friends ask me, how does it not fall off your head? Can you wear a helmet? Can you swim in it? Your wig can't just fall off. The wind isn't strong enough to pull a wig off. One thing that I do with my wigs is I put an elastic band at the back, so it's literally tight on my head. It doesn't move, it doesn't shift or anything like that. I always shop at the same place all the time, and my wigs have lasted me very well for a long time. That's with me bleaching them and curling them and straightening and all that stuff. So if you're someone who's not bothered by doing all that to your hair, that's even better, because your wig will last even longer. So I do have to add that I don't glue my wigs on. There are people who do that. I don't know how, maybe I wasn't doing it right. I don't know how you stop the glue in your hair from like, it was the worst. I've never had any issue, although I have to say there was a time in a club, it was New Year's, and my friend came to me and she was like, oh my god, she was drunk, she was like, oh my god, Melissa, happy New Year's, and then she hugs me. So when she hugs me, the back of my hair just goes like that. And then literally my beige wig cap is exposed for like 5 minutes, and I didn't even know. So I kept drinking and going by my night, not knowing that part of my wig had gone like that, and I just had to avoid that part of the club for the whole night. So I was just like in one corner for the rest of the night. It was so embarrassing. And these are things that happen, but that was before I knew how to properly install my wig. But now that I do, I know better. That's never happened to me again. In terms of taking care of it, this is what I do. I just wash it, condition it, put it in a drawer for the weekend, and then on Sunday rinse it out, and it looks amazing. I literally condition my hair for like 2 days. I feel like if you have a weave, you shouldn't really be washing. You shouldn't really be like, I feel like you need to be at the salon like at least once a month and get a professional to do it. Because in my experience, if you decide to wash and condition your own weave, sometimes you don't get your hair dried all the way, you know, in there. It gets tangled, and when you get it undone, your hair is just done. It's just not fair on your natural hair. That's where wigs win for me instead of a weave in terms of like taking care of it. So just to summarize everything, I feel like I've just like gone on. Wigs are convenient, they're practical, and if you know how to place it on your head, it can look natural. They're a great investment. In the long run, they're cheaper. You can switch it up anyhow, as many times as you like, and you can take it off and come back to it 4 months later and go back to that hairstyle. I hope this kind of gave you some info or helped you out if you're considering getting a wig or not. Otherwise, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment below. Maybe you disagree with me, I don't know, I can't see how. And watch my other video on where I buy my wigs from, and I'll put a link below on the video I watched that helped me learn how to install my wig. It was very easy. It's not hard at all. And yeah, how to know a good vendor from a cheap bad vendor on AliExpress, and shipping and all that stuff. Yeah, I'll do a tutorial on that. Thanks for watching.